from Oracle Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Alex Wood will be on the bump for game series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a left-hander throws from a unique arm angle. Alex Wood from that low three-quarter delivery. He's really a nightmare to lefties.
The
key for Alex Wood throwing strikes with his secondary pitches. If he can do that, he's a guy that can get quite a few swings and misses. I expected to pitch well in this one.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now a swinging bunt. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is taken in for out number 1. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 25.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duggar giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Elias Diaz the next to hit. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's just 1 for 6. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Now the 2-1 pitch. He got him. Live Lovely fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself.
Leading up
Another one of the
for the
strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick, biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar.
The center fielder, Steven.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch.
Ball. I got to count 2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And that one yanked just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Blackmon. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding forward now, Brendan Rodgers, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-0.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great
hit high and deep out to left. Yelich going back at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. And good for him. Brendan Rodgers has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He has an even 10 hits in 21 at-bats. Left side, but well foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hit out towards second. Stella fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Darren Ruff.
The first baseman, number 33.
Now the pitch.
Ball, down.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is line to left. Number 9 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stella.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1-1 to Tommy LaStella. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Home in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Clearly in. So now to the plate, Antonio Senzatella. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 49. Antonio.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Line drive to center field. Duggar is there, and he has it for the 1st out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next to dig in, Jonathan Daza. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Slater is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 9.
So now here is number 9. Worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Popped him up. Hampson moving to his left. 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Up next to the Giants.
Now to the plate, Steven Duggar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big first baseman C.J. Cron. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 35.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Elias Diaz. Struck out in his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Diaz stands at first with 1 out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. 2 down with a runner at first, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-0 to the left side, but it's well foul. Outside, 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran
Leading
catcher, Buster
Giants.
Posey.
The
And
catcher,
now the first pitch.
Buster Posey.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those
Now
plays
batting,
that stay with you for an
number
entire
33.
game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Into the box now, Darren Ruff, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's
Now
good
batting,
athleticism
shortstop,
here by the pitcher
Brandon
getting off the mound. He gets the ball to
Rodgers.
first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey! I have to count 0-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Slater's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the 0-1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the Giants.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Tommy La
First
Stella.
delivery to him. Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. La Stella, a 32-year-old veteran. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters. There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to
fielder,
protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Austin Slater. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good
Now
job
batting,
right there.
the
That's
pitcher.
the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Alex Wood. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Chris Bryant will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail this one 1-0. Dominic Leone takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Daza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping up is number 9. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And now pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner. And
we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit hard up the middle. Rodgers brings it in. And that's the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. No hits for him to this. Point, Luis Basabe will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the stretch.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind.
Your attention,
2 strikes, 2-0, your eyes light up, and if batter
Number
didn't miss
19.
Miguel Rojas will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. In his career, Rojas carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 9 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. Basabe ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Ben Bowden trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 51, Ben Bowden.
Here's Tommy Stella now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit well on the ground to first. He's got it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. All tied at 1-1. Luis Basabe will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, Number 53.
Miguel Rojas stays in the ballgame after
Basabe.
pinch hitting as he'll take
Now
over
at
at first base.
Number
And now
19,
here is
Miguel
Elias Diaz. He's batting
Rojas.
cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there. So now to the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next to stand in is Garrett Hampson. John Brevia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Now another 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. So good decision there to come homeward with it as this remains for the time being a tie ball game. Brian McMahon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Rockies, number 24, Brian.
First offering as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. Story at third, Blackman at second, Hampson on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rockies leave them loaded. Still tied 1 apiece. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 29.
Striding in is DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Lifted down the line in left. Number 9 moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Trivia.
Next to bat for the Giants. John Alex
please.
Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there. And you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Next to bat is Luis Basabe, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hampson ranging into the outfield, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Giants leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Marlene Garcia has been summoned from.
Now pitching for the number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied into straightaway right. Slater is there, one away.
Now batting.
So here is number 9. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. To 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 one more time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So stepping in is C.J. Cron. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel.
So now into the box is Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and Yup thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up, ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Stepping in once again is Tommy Stella. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Stella.
He's set and the pitch. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, third base, DJ LeMahieu.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike. Rojas over at second. Crawford at first. 2 out in the inning. And he popped him up. Rodgers ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back in San Francisco following this. And now in the box, Elias Diaz. He bounced out last time up.
The catcher, number 35, Elias.
He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Rodgers waits on deck. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Nick Anderson comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's the first pitch. Rodgers is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position
now
here.
The third baseman, Trevor Story.
Big spot here, and it'll be Trevor Story. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Mm, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Now batting, right fielder.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Next, here is Garrett Hampson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next.
Leading up.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Anderson.
Wilmer Flores steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Blackman. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Julian Fernandez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chris Owings is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Jake McGee takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 17.
Here's Chris Owings now. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Jonathan Daza comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. LeMahieu's got it in time to first, and there are two away. Next, it'll be number 9. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fly ball out toward right field. Slater's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Luis Basabe. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is down. And that should do it. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jake McGee claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.